What's up, people? It's your boy Zika repping Niger Trends TV. We're live here on the streets of Abuja. I want to find out the reaction of the youths to what the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria said towards them. So keep it locked. So there is a statement the president made calling the Nigerian youths lazy and corrupt. What do you have to say about that?
You see, in every situation, when somebody comes to your house and knocks at your door and give you an insult, for me, psychologically, it's not just insulting you. What he's trying to tell you is for you to wake up from your slumber. When you look at that statement, it depends from the context of which you are understanding it. From the perspective of a common man on the street, you assume that Mr. President has generally insulted the credibility of Nigerian youth. But be it as it may, we have to look at it critically. One, if I may say, are Nigerian youths not lazy? Because they are from social aspect, I'm looking at it. When over 80% of Nigerian youths are on internet, clicking on BBN, what are they doing? Is it not an evidence that Nigerian youth are lazy? When we have over 80% of our females, Nigerian females on the street, hawking their body, commercializing their body, are we not saying that they are lazy? When the so-called Nigerian youth who have occupied several organizations that supposed to benefit Nigerian youth, they go to the corridor of powers to negotiate, to mortgage the interests of Nigerian youth, to collect peanuts and come out to praise the politicians. Are we not lazy? When students on campus, the so-called young boys, use guns to threaten their professors and to bargain for cheap mark, and the girls, the ladies on campus, as usual, they bargain for sex to earn a cheap mark in school. Are we not saying we are lazy? What I'm saying is this is the time Nigerians used to wake up. We should disturb our brain. We should look for a way to create innovations. We should look for a way to initiate things that will make this country move forward. Until that is done, we will still be termed as lazy people. Don't be left out. If you are making research today, whether on internet, pertaining academical issues, ideas scholars of 1946 made are what we are still using in classrooms. Now, can you tell me, apart from Chimamanda Adichie and a very few, who else in the age bracket of 1 to 40 or 50 has made a tangible innovations academically to move this country forward? That is the reason, that is the angle where they are saying it that we are lazy.
They are not lazy.
Lazy people.
The last person said they are selling their body. Okay, an angry man and a hungry man is an angry man. You sell your body. What are you doing with your body when you don't eat? You have about 5 children, 5 brothers and sisters who are not going to school. It's just sacrificing your life and say, let these people be good. I have to sacrifice my own. You finish, you go to houses now, families, about 5 graduates are just there, nothing, no work, nothing. But you say they are lazy.
They are not lazy, they are not corrupt. Nigeria youth are the most struggling youth in the whole nation, as far as this country is concerned. Because from morning till night, you don't see Nigeria youth resting, maybe pitching or resting, you're playing gabo, anything, nothing like that. They are always busy going up and down, looking for something to do. Looking for something to do always. So they are not lazy. Not lazy at all.
Personally, you cannot rule out the fact that you don't have lazy youth. But that is not to say that whole Nigeria youth are lazy, because in every general you must have an exception. But if actually the president is not quoted out of context and it means Nigeria youth are lazy, I think it's wrong. Because if you look at the road, you find a lot of youth going about businesses. Some are into bricklaying, some are into vulcanizer, some are into... So Nigeria youth cannot be said to be lazy because they are always up and doing. But although, just as I've said, in every general rule, you must have an exception. There are those who have chosen to be lazy, and because of the fact that they have chosen to be lazy, you find them in committing all forms of crime and so on. But for those who believe that they have to contribute to the economic development of this country and the well-being of this nation, I think they are doing very, very well in terms of contributing their quota to the development of Nigeria.
I'm going to use a Twitter user's words. He said that if his child can just wake up in the morning and go and ride Okada, that is laziness now. So he's talking based on what he sees at home. But we Nigerians are telling him that we're not lazy. So he knows where he's seeing that rubbish from. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm not lazy. This is my shop. I know my qualifications. You know, I'm just hustling. So if he feels hustling is laziness, then that's his problem. I don't know. I don't have anything to tell him.
The question: are you lazy?
You can say I laugh. Like, I'm a graduate. I finished school right from the MS since 2013. And it will be unfair to anyone to look at me if I'm lazy. I'll be doing my own personal business. I've never done any business with government. I've been doing personal business since 2013, and God has been helping me. I built a house. I bought my own car without looking towards government.
So because
Don't tell me I'm lazy.
I asked this question because President Buhari made a statement that the Nigerian youths are lazy and are corrupt. So what do you have to say about this?
I think everybody has the right to say whatever you want to say. To him, he never really he has not felt what some of us are feeling these days. During his time, he got everything on a platter of gold, free. The NDA he went to then was free for him. Unlike us now these days, everything we dig, every money we get is out of our sweat. I sponsor myself to school. The work I'm doing, I paid to learn the work. So if anyone tell me I'm lazy, I resume my work from 8, I close 9 p.m. So will anybody say I'm lazy? And I don't think any Nigerian youth are lazy. I don't think so. Go to South Africa, go to any other country in the world. Nigeria are doing great things there. Come to the country, you see people selling, you see people doing one thing or the other. If you look at some of these boys who are walking, who are walking on the street, are they not doing something? Is they not there sitting on the street waiting for government to come and do something for them? So I don't think Nigeria are lazy.
So you've heard from the Nigerian youths on the streets of Abuja on what they have to say about President Buhari. What is your own take? Until next time, I remain your humble host Zika. Keep it locked.